Hello everyone, it is Mike here and welcome to another Rumble. We got a great one here for you. It is going to be subs versus legends. And basically anyone they consider to be a legend on here. Some people may have different opinions, but we're kicking things off with JBL. He's making it rain. He's always making it rain, the cowboy is. And look at all that money falling. Oh my goodness. Yeah, the fans don't feel poor anymore. That's for sure. So yeah, it's 15 versus 15. Subs versus legends. So it's going to definitely be a good one. And we got superstar Billy Graham here. I don't know anything about this guy. I just always think of the minister when I hear his name. I always thought they were the same person and he like converted over to religion. That's what I always thought about it, but it's not the same guy. But we're kicking it off with these two legends. And it's going to definitely be good. 15 subs. They have the upper hand. They have the overall advantage. Maybe not the weight advantage, but they have the overall advantage for sure. And JBL and Billy Graham here. And we'll see who number 3 is. And Triple H is number 3. This is the 2008 version, it looks like. So there's all kinds of different versions also. I tried to use one of each person and not use multiple versions because that would be dumb. I wanted a variety of people. So we're definitely doing the legends, and they're not off to a good start, and they need all the help they can get. So a start like this is not good, and I don't like to see this. You know, people want to see themselves in here, not just the legends. And finally, nope, still number 4 is Bruno. So we're still not getting any legends. We got Bruno Sammartino. Got him instead. And we'll see if we can get a sub in at number 5. And yeah, we finally got Judd. Okay, cool. So 1 out of 5. That is not good for the Legends team, especially needing all the help that they can get. And Judd, oh, Billy Graham saved JBL there. So he got lucky there. And number 6 is Hulk Hogan. So we got the Hulkster here at number 6. Of course, I had to include him. He's not one of my favorites, but he's still considered one of the greatest. A lot of people have them on their Mount Rushmore. You know, I really don't talk about the Mount Rushmore because I wasn't there for a lot of these guys that are on the Mount Rushmore. So I don't think I qualified to talk about it, but I'm sure a lot of you all did. And it's not that I wasn't even there. I didn't watch a lot of it either, like reruns or anything. So I'm very uneducated on a lot of the legends. And Mitchell Slaughter is number 7. So we got Mitchell in the house. Good to have Mitchell. So finally we get 2 subs out of 7. And number 8 is Luke Razorblade. So we got Lucas in the house. So Lucas is here, joining these guys. Legends. Wow. Hawk gets rid of Triple H. So it looks like Triple H is the first one to get the boot, and Bruno Sammartino eliminates Billy Graham. And Luke Razorblade gets rid of Mitchell there. So Mitchell's already out. He's the first of the subs. Of course, his own team betrayed him, which we're going to obviously see on both sides. Every man's in it for himself. So that's not a big surprise. And Judd with a nice elimination there on JBL. And number 9 is Terry Funk. Play that funky music. I always thought of that. But I really don't know a lot about Terry. I don't know a lot about the Legends. Like a lot of you all know more than I do. So I know he's from ECW, obviously. But I'm not, like I said, I'm not educated on a lot of these guys. I came around during the Ruthless Aggression era, so I missed the Attitude Era. I missed the 80s, of course, and I wasn't even born then, so I had no chance of seeing that live. And we got DJ Disney at number 10, the one, the only, is here, the GM. And of course, he's probably going to definitely betray his own team, for sure. Because he's definitely all in it for himself. He could care less about his own team. But Hogan's going after it. And number 11 is The Rock. So another legend. And of course, I like him better as a fighter more than an actor. That's my personal opinion. I like when he came back on the last Mania. I thought that was great, but I know there's only so much he could do with his age. And the fact that he did what he did was amazing enough. I mean, that was pretty amazing, but, age will get everyone. It doesn't matter how good your technique is or how much you work out. Your body can only take so much. I saw some people complain about, he wasn't 100%, which, you expect that because he hasn't been there for so long in action either. And we got Dan the Man here. And Hogan's in trouble. And look at the double team. Uh-oh, Hogan takes care of, I think that's Bruno. Yeah, Bruno's done. So, another one out on the Legends, and the Legends really need to work together here. And look at Luke Razorblade trying to get Hogan out. That would be like an achievement for some of these guys to get one of the best ones out. And The Rock's going after his own, so is Judd. Of course, DJ does not care about his fellow team. He just wants them all gone. And he might get one. Oh, wow, he got Judd. So Judd has been eliminated. And it looks like Terry Funk has joined also. So some of these guys, even though they're legends, they're only high 80s. And that is going to play a factor in this. It's definitely going to play a factor. And 13 is The Undertaker, which is probably one of the best in here. I would put him on the Mount Rushmore, but obviously I cannot, I wasn't around for Rick or Hogan or even The Rock or Stone Cold. I mean, technically I was too young to watch wrestling then, and it was during the Attitude Era. So there was no way that my mom was going to allow that. So, I put Taker on that Mount Rushmore, though. I'd be willing to put at least one on the Mount Rushmore, and I think most people agree with it. And Lucas is done. And number 14 is Brandon. Got Brandon in the house. He came back at the pay-per-view Rumble. It's good to have him again. Of course, he's been with us forever. Over a decade, I would say. So he definitely earns a spot in these 15. I'm not saying that these 15 are my favorite people in the whole wide world. I don't want anyone to feel left out, just in case. But these 15, they play a big role here, or they have recently at least. And number 15 is Andre. Andre is here. Oh, my goodness. Now, he's going to be tough because he's the biggest. He's definitely the biggest of all these people, and he's just throwing people around right now. DJ snuck up on him and hit him with a finisher, which is really good to do. You want to weaken him as much as possible, but he's going to almost be impossible to lift out. So finisher, a charge, any of that stuff can still work. But it's going to take a lot of effort, I think. And number 16 is Devin. And, Taker tried it. I mean, he could have pulled it off. And he came close there, but Andre stepped out of the way just in time. He got out of the way. And DJ's done. The Rock got him. So DJ's out. And look at Andre. We got Andre and Hogan here. Good rematch. I still can't believe he picked him up, but I mean, he has the strength to do it. And that still would not be good on your back. And Devin just manhandled Hogan there. So Andre doesn't have to worry about him this time. He's out. And we're seeing a lot of legends, which really stinks. Because I wanted a lot of them to come in the end. I thought that would have been a better approach. But I don't like setting numbers because it's not fair. But I have considered it before, at least for the first two. But Taker and Dan get rid of The Rock. So The Rock is finished. We got rid of The Rock there. And Andre, Dan somehow survived that. We got the Iron Taylor at number 17. Andre's going to be the tough one. Because this is his jam. He is the best at this. He's one of the best. But, I mean, anybody can hit him with a lucky hit or charge him. Or maybe get a punch here. We'll see if Dan can do it. Dan the Man might have this. Maybe not. Maybe not there. And number 18 is Macho Man. So we got Macho Man at 18. Oh, look at this double team. Double choke slam. Number 19 is John. Got John at 19. So finally we're getting some subs in, and hopefully we can even it out. There's been a lot of legends, though, already. So we'll see what happens. And of course, we still have Taker and Andre. They're going to be difficult for sure. I don't think Macho Man will be as bad as those two of like fighting against. But they're all legends. I tried to go 85 or high on all of these. So some of them are high 80s, some of them are low 90s, but all the subs are 100. So that's going to play a factor. It's going to make it hard. Andre, that's the biggest issue, is people taking out their own team. And John, oh my goodness, that is a big blow for the Legends team. And Andre started it when he took out the Taker, and then John took Andre out. And that's what you have to do. You have to clothesline. And you got to be powerful, and John had that power. John had the power to do it. Dan going after John here. And look at Macho Man. Oh, wow. He took someone out there. Number 20 is Vader. And he took Brandon out. So Macho Man takes Brandon out. And we got Vader here. And Dan's still in it. Dan's had some really good counters in this to keep his head above water. And he could get John here. We'll see. And I like doing this, but I don't know. The overalls are definitely a disadvantage for one team, but it may not matter in the end because they're getting a couple people. And Vader just took out. Vader can be killer in these things. I've seen him do some amazing things. So he just took out the Iron Taylor. So I wouldn't count them out yet, but they lost Andre already. They lost Rock. They lost Hogan. Some of their best people. And I don't know how many more people they have left. And 22 is Dusty Rhodes. So we got Dusty Rhodes in the house. And Macho Man and Styles are battling it out. And there goes Dan the Man. So John gets it. And Macho Man takes out Vader. So they continue to take out their own people. And I know both sides have done it, but the Legends seem to be doing it more. And 23 is Plum. Oh, Devin and Plum, man, you know they've had a rivalry. So at the time I'm doing this, they haven't fought yet, but you know there's a big rivalry between those two. And John is squeezing Devin. And yeah, that rivalry between those two, by the time you see this, I don't know if it'll be concluded or not. It probably won't be, but maybe it will. And JR is 24. So how many legends do we have left? Because we started out with 5. Like, I think the first 5 or 4 were legends. And that was crazy, and that definitely put them at a disadvantage. They got to have someone here. And it looks like here's one. Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. I remember when Nexus beat him up. That was hilarious. I don't know a lot about this guy either, but he's definitely a legend. But I remember when Nexus attacked him and a few of his friends when they were older. It was just a cowardly act. They always picked on the King Lawler. I thought that was hilarious. They beat the tar out of those men. I mean, I love the Nexus. They were one of my favorites. And I miss a unit like that. I mean, that's like an 8-man unit. Crazy. And I loved how they were set up, the Nexus, because it was the whole idea of them was we were made fun of on NXT. Now we're going to get revenge because how you treated us. And it was absolutely correct. I mean, it was a definite. They were humiliated to an extent. Some of them were. And them getting revenge and being the rookies making a name for themselves with a Wade Barrett as their leader, I thought it was just great writing. And when they attacked Cena, everyone was shocked. Nobody ever saw anything like that before. It was historical. I still think it's one of the most shocking moments because I did watch that. I wasn't there live, but I watched the episode live. And I was just shocked. And I was never a big Cena fan, so it was fun watching it. But it looks like Macho and Plum are done. I don't know how many are left on the Legends team. There's 2 in right now. I don't know how many more we got left. And JR takes out Dusty. Oh, man. It is not looking good for the Legends team. But maybe the subs will take each other out. That is a possibility. I mean, they got to, there can only be one winner here. There is no teamwork here. Oh my goodness, 26. This is big. This is big. Yokozuna. Oh man, that is giant. And John took out another one. So, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat taken out, but Yokozuna has entered. And he is going to be tough to get rid of. But it looks like he's the only one I see. I don't know if there's anyone else left. And we got William at 27, or Wilku at 27. And look at Styles here. He's going to take down JR. So we got 28, 29, and 30. I would say one of them's Legends, but probably the other 2, I don't know. We'll see. I think one's going to be a sub for sure. Because I definitely am missing somebody that I know for a fact in. So I don't know who's all left. Hopefully we have a legend left. Okay, Ultimate Warrior, 28. That's pretty big. So we still have 29 and 30 left. And they can enter, too. Oh my goodness, they continue to take out their own team. How are they supposed to win? And 29 is Christopher. I knew he was coming. So who's number 30? And Ultimate Warrior took things into his own hands. And I don't know who number 30 is going to be, but I mean, these legends have gotten wiped out. They've gotten a couple people here and there, but for the most part, I mean, they turn on each other. That's the biggest issue. I don't know if that's something to do with the mechanics, how they work different than a custom. That could be the case. And there goes Styles. And number 30 is Marcus. Yeah, it's down to the Ultimate Warrior. He's the only one left. He's dead. There's no way he wins this. No way. And yeah, 2K definitely favored the subs here, for sure. But you got to admit the legends just turned on each other. They really had bad teamwork. And I know both teams turn on each other, but this was worse. This was definitely worse. And Christopher may end this. If he throws out Ultimate Warrior, it's over. They stood no chance. It's just the subs are OP. They're overpowered. And Devin's still in this. He's been in here for a while, so that's cool. But now it's not even a competition. So they've already won, which we expected. I mean, the Legends had a chance, but the way they came in just really killed. Between the betrayals and how early they were in, they just could not win. There was no way. And John's been great. Devin and John have really stood out in this one. Christopher with a nice charge and a good clothesline. It gets rid of Marcus, who came in at 30. So we are down to 4. Four remain in this. Obviously, it's going to be a sub who goes all the way. But Devin and John have really done well. And John eliminates Christopher. And John got in the way of Devin's elimination. He tried to get rid of Wilku. John may have Devin here. Devin's been in for a while, and he's got him. So John is definitely the one to beat here. And look at Wilku here. And Wilku is dragging John. He's got him on the ropes, and he finishes it. Wow. So John and Devin had a great run in this, but they just could not make it to the end. And Wilku wins. However, William, you're not going to WrestleMania. So give up on your dreams now. I mean, you are on your own brand, but not from this. You're not going from this. So you kind of are already going because you already got a match, but you're not going to Mania based off of this. We'll just say that. But the Legends get killed. They stood no chance. Maybe I should have gave them a higher overall to make things a little bit more fair. This is kind of on me. But congratulations to the subs because they win big. This is a big victory, and it really, I wish it could have been better. I wish it would have came out a little bit better than it was, but I have to go by what we have. So maybe we can have a rematch in the future. That's always a possibility. But yeah, subs win. And Wilku's not going to WrestleMania. And I will see you all later.